evening and welcome back to the Hookah Round Up. Once again, I am the Mick, along here with my boys JB.
What up?
And Mac, who's
going on
once again returning from the dead to join us in our quest to find the perfect hookah flavor. Today we are doing, as I teased you with last week, my personal favorite, the best flavor ever created. Although, maybe with the rating system that we've devised, we will find out if it really is the best flavor ever created. This is Fakher Grape. This is one of the most well-known and well-liked flavors around. It is by far the best, unarguably the best flavor of the Fakher line. It's the only one that doesn't taste like nothing, and it's definitely the best grape flavor that any of us have ever smoked. But is it the best flavor overall?
Let's find out.
I've teased it pretty. I've been building this up for a while now, so let's put it to the test. Our patented 5-point system.
Yes,
okay?
patented.
Patented, yes. No one can steal it from us. Okay, we're gonna start with flavor. JB, would you like to take it away for us while I enjoy this?
Well, we were smoking this a bit earlier, and as you probably heard from the Mick, he really likes this flavor. Really likes this flavor. He was willing to give this one a 5. 5.
It deserves a 5.
It does not. It does not.
What did we give Blue Mist?
5.
We gave that a 5?
We gave Blue Mist a 5. You really taste the blueberries and the mint flavor out of Blue Mist. The Fakher Grape, you get a strong grape flavor, but you don't get the flavor of grapes, if you get my meaning.
When I'm smoking this, I feel like I'm drinking Welch's Concord grapefruit juice.
Welch's Concord grapefruit juice.
Concord
grape juice does not taste like this.
No.
It does not taste like this at all.
Not at all.
What do you think it tastes like?
Not Welch's. Welch's has, and maybe if we added ice to it, it might give it a little more, and smoothness too. It might give it more of a.
We do have the ISOs that we can break out later.
We can do that next time if you guys want to try that.
Next time.
The Mystique ISOs 2.0.
Dan, it's flavor. It's not as much as a thrill as I think it is, as Dan thinks it is.
I'm sticking with the 5 pretty hard, but I am willing to compromise since it doesn't seem like I'm joined by my inferior peers.
Inferior.
Okay. Inferior. Guy, he's the one by himself with this, so we're inferior.
Listen, my point of argument here is that it is the only hookah flavor that I have smoked. Unlike some of the other fruit flavors like peach and cherry and strawberry, they all taste like candy. This is the only flavor that I have smoked that tastes like an actual fruit, like what it's supposed to taste like. That's my point of argument. I think it's a 5. I believe you said a 4.5 is more judicious of a rating.
I personally would give it a 4. I'm willing to compromise on the 4.5. I personally feel, while there is a very strong grape flavor on this, it's very good. Don't get me wrong. We're not saying it's bad. It's very good. It's just not as good as Mick's telling it. Mick is, saying it is.
Excuse me, the Mick.
Okay,
ladies
sir.
and gentlemen, the inferiors.
The inferiors, for a reason. Okay, so we're settled. Flavors of 4.5.
Yes.
Out of 5.
Yes, 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, let's move on to smoke quality.
All right.
As you can see, we are pulling some decent clouds. Not as much as we were pulling last week with the Fumari.
No. Like, the Fumari, you blow that out, you're pretty much hotboxing whatever room or, place you're in. This, you're getting a decent amount of smoke. Decent.
One thing about this, when it first starts, you will get a lot of smoke, almost as much as you'll get with Fumari, but it doesn't have the same lasting power that Fumari does. So once you're like an hour and a half in, this thing will be dead, but Fumari will still be going strong. Pretty much any Fumari flavor will be. So for this, it's good while it lasts, but once it's over, it's over. Just like the Yankee season. So we decided 4 out of 5 stars, right? What?
No, I'm sorry. I can't talk to my superiors.
Superior, there's only one of us.
Jeez.
Okay, so 4.
Yes.
Smoke quality is 4. The next category, moving on here, is duration. And like I said, it hits well at the beginning, but it doesn't last forever. You will get an hour out of this, but you're probably not going to get much more. Again, Fumari kicks every other brand's ass in terms of duration.
Well, Fumari just has a shit ton of molasses with it, so.
But on the same hand, it lasts longer than a Starbucks will.
Mm.
So we decided duration 3.5, a little above average, not great. You know, take it for what you will. The next one, continuing down, is Buzz.
Buzz.
Now, I feel like this is a little bit of a buzzy brand, but not like the Knuckler that we smoked.
No. You see,
No, that put JB on his ass.
after the video, after the Knockla Strawberry, I was quite done. But this, on the other hand, while you can feel a little bit of a tingle, I guess, in terms of buzz, you're not being knocked back on your ass. I would say that, any inexperienced smoker can smoke this and, feel a little bit lightheaded after an hour.
Yeah, you're not really going to feel too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Buzz, 2.5.
2.5.
We've settled on that score. The last category, Mac, do you want to take this one since you've been kind of quiet?
Well, the last category was smoothness, and we all thought it was decently smooth. It was not as smooth as maybe a Blue Mist, but again, if we had ice, I think it would have been a lot better.
Well, you can say that about any flavor.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. Except maybe not one.
Mm. Continue on, though.
But I enjoyed it.
It'll tingle your throat a little bit. Like Max said, Blue Mist, you're not going to feel a thing in your throat.
Not at all.
But some of the harsher flavors will definitely leave you feeling like you have a sore throat afterwards. But this one is pretty pretty easy on the throat, so we decided to give it a 3.5. So overall, we did some math. We pulled out our calculator since none of us are good at math. And
it happens.
We settled on an aggregate score of 3.6 out of 5 stars, which is a pretty strong showing. Not the best. It's not as good as Fumari or Blue Mist, much to my chagrin.
Much better than the Knockla Strawberry, though.
Oh, yeah. But overall, 3.6 is a pretty good score. Like I said, it's one of the better flavors. It's my personal favorite. These two disagree, but hey, we live in a democracy. We're the leaders of the free world here, so we got to be representing.
I'm sorry, you can't take the fact that he's just wrong about something else.
Not at all.
Please.
So, in summation and closing, this is a good flavor for experienced and new smokers alike. If you're new to hookah, this is definitely a flavor that you want to hit. It's definitely one of the more unique flavors, that's for sure. And if you're an experienced smoker, then you've definitely had this flavor before. But if you've tried different brands and you're not sure which one to go to, Fakher is by far your best bet for grape. It's not really a good bet for any other flavors, maybe one or two. But for the most part, Fakher kind of sucks. So I think we pretty much covered all of our bases here.
Giving on to the people the bright, shiny corn kernel in the pile of shit.
What are you talking about?
The one good flavor among all the other shitty flavors.
Go home.
Sorry, you don't get my analogy here.
I don't. So anyway,
he's supposed to be our superior.
I am your superior. Remember that. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for joining us once again on the Hookah Round Up with my boys Mac and JB. I am your host, the Mick. Thank you for joining us.
Happy smoking, guys.
Take care.